We're gonna start another league, and we're gonna see how things go. I don't guarantee that we're gonna finish it, but like I'm just really into trying this card out and see what happens. I would expect my quality on play to my quality of play to go down considerably, considering this is the third. Ooh, playing against the Moto End Boss. Playing against the Moto End Boss. Probably on John. To the surprise of nobody. To the surprise of nobody. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this in response. So now they're very likely to take the Gracer instead of the Steerings. I guess that if they have another discard spell, they might simply just take the Titan. Okay, so they go for the Gracer, which makes sense. Wow. At this point, since I already have 3 bounce lands, I'm valuing and 3 bounce lands with the same name, which is kind of brutal, honestly. I am valuing the untap source higher than the bounce land number 4. Number 5. Liliana comes down. I think I'm gonna ditch the gemstone mine here. And the best possible draw would be an Azusa here. Nice. Poggers. Inquisition takes the Summoner's Pact. Liliana will probably minus. Huh. Okay. They have another Liliana? Yeah, okay, so that would explain it. Or Call Against Command? Oof, that's gross. Oh. I need to get lucky here. Did not. That's brutal. That's brutal. The good thing is that if we top deck another Pact or another Prime Time, we kind of just win. And Jabberwocky too strong. Alright, we're not beating Liliana Ultimate, so we can concede here. That was insane. That was like the best possible turn of events for Nath Logan. Alright, let's go. Who is Jabberwocky? Recognize the hand. Yeah, Jabberwocky is Logan Nettles. He is Reed Duke's cousin, actually. Oh, I didn't sign on my Pact of Negation. That's so bad. Ah, that really sucks. I totally forgot to set out the Pact. Yeah, I usually leave 3. I leave in 1 scout and side out 3 of them. That's ugh. The worst part is like this hand is just good enough for me to keep, but it's a virtual mulligan because his card is so bad in this matchup. Wow, that's a pretty big punt. Pretty big punt. Okay, so they move to 6. There's Inquisition. Probably gonna take the Pact or the Trinket Mage, depending on what his hand looks like. Is Giant Heavy meta? Is White Splash or Red Splash better? I would play Red Splash, White Splash in a Giant Heavy meta. I think it's much better. I think I'm gonna play land, and I'm gonna play the No, I'm just gonna play a Trinket and just get another copy of Explosives. I don't think the Jabberwocky is gonna be playing. Is gonna be playing Surgical, so there's the Thoughtseize. Probably gonna take the Amulet. Yeah, Path is good, and also Celestial Purge is very good against John specifically. Sure. Take 5. Not a bad draw, but it is a bad draw if my opponent finds another land. Here we're gonna take 5. And I'm gonna crack Explosive COT. Okay. Huh. I think I want the extra land. And I think I'd rather have Colony Garden instead of Semi-Growths. I'm still gonna play this out like so, because it sets me up for Titan next turn if my opponent doesn't find a land for Fulminator. Brutal. The Liana. Liana's fine. Insta jamming this prime time here. Unfortunately, I could not have made Colony Garden work here, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually 4. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get Toleria plus Border's Garrison here. Bounce to T-West. So now Liana will probably minus. We can clear it if we need to. Yeah, there's no Colony Insurance. Coral, thank you for the follow. So prime time down. Fulminator. They get the Border's Garrison. I don't want to play the Amulet, obviously. This is going to be Liliana fodder, basically, because there's a Grudge in my opponent's graveyard. So I think I just play out the Colony Garden. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to transmute for a prime time here and take it from there. One, two, three, four, five. So even if my opponent has another Fulminator, I'm still okay. So freaking gross. So now I'm forced into Pact in for Baloth, basically. So that Logan can take it, and I guess they're gonna take my engineered explosives instead. Yeah. That's a play that makes sense. Logan correctly realizes that Liliana is not going to be doing anything else now that Baloth is in my hand. So they correctly choose to go for a minus. Case Heroes, with a Twitch from sub again. Thank you so much, Case Heroes. Really appreciate the continued support. Welcome back to the Prime Soul Hub. Always sad to see my favorite team. Oh, thank you so much. So now we're basically one Primeval Titan away from winning this game. And we're on such a low life total that if we don't find a Titan here, which we don't, I'm going to be forced to play out this Baloth. Which kind of really sucks. Because now Liliana is back to being good. Though I guess Liliana would have been good anyway. Alright, Amulet down. Again, my opponent has a grudge there, so it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Very interesting. So I can go down to 5. And die to a K command next turn or something. I guess I die to removal spell anyway. Prime time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sweet. Primeval Titan. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bojuku Bog for them. And Field of the Dead. Yeah, I guess I should have played my land before doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I should have played my land before doing this. My bad. So they have sorcery, instant, creature. So basically, I have artifact and they have planeswalker. So I guess it's better to get them because it makes Kolaghan's Command worse. And now we play forest and we get a zombie. And here I'm winning the long game, so I'm just not going to attack with the Baloth, even though I could. I don't want to be chomping with, like, I don't know. Alright, I can see. And Teeth Wars with that Twitch Prime sub should play Forest first of field. Yeah, I know. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support. Prime time's too strong. Alright, let's get back to negation out of my deck ASAP. And so they did bring in the. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like this actually, because I have Gracer. They are bringing in Ancient Grudge, which surprises me a little bit, but it's fine. Snap keep. This is a nice hand, and I'm giving my opponent the option to get my Once Upon a Time. But I think it's correct to do it because it just gives my opponent less information, and they're more likely to just take their wrong card because they don't know whether this is gonna be exactly. So they don't know whether that's gonna be an Azusa. They don't know whether that's. They just don't know what that's gonna be, and it gives me. It gives them less information, basically. Ugh. Stupid Ran. Now, of course, I get perfectly punished for my play, but that's besides the point. Um, um, do I explosives on 2 or do I not explosives on 2? To EE and or not to E? So I know that they're going to have 3 mana for K Command. And if they have 3 mana for K Command, I guess I just pass, right? Yeah. But I get so punished by K Command. Like, K Command being a 2-for-1 is so bad for me. And now again, the same thing. They have to choose, like, whether do they want to take the Summoner's Pact, the Raminap, or the Explosives. Interesting that they choose the Pact. Uh-oh. Well, good thing I didn't play this out, huh? Do I just play a Raminap for no value? Just as a dude? So I can start pressuring the rent? I feel like I have to. Just because he's a dude. No Bloodbraid's good, no Liliana's also good. Yes, Bolt is bad. Okay. Go if he's also bad. Redundant explosives is not great either. Ugh. That bog was actually not a terrible draw because now it means that my opponent's Ren ultimate is not gonna like destroy my hand completely. Nah, that's a good one for my opponent to be ultimating to be buying back though. God damn it! Right, Vesuva off the top. Oof. Ugh. So these guys are gonna be 4-4. That's 8. I'm gonna discard another explosives. It kind of feels like I need to play my basic forest and I need to get lucky here in order to stabilize this board. So if I play turf, I die to Fulminator. So I'm going to take 4, 8, 10 at least. Plus 2 from the K command that gets flashback. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to play to my outs, I think. So now next turn I can play Prime Time. And I can... Oh, never mind. He ults Ren and he discards the land that he has, and that's it. That's exactly enough for lethal. Yes, okay, so I'm just dead. I guess it didn't matter what I did. The Ren ultimate kills me. Yeah, so now they call on his command, they make me take 2 and discard their land. Now the goifs are going to be 5/6s. I take 2 from the K command, and I'm going to die. Just waiting for them to show me the kill. Wait, did they punt? They need to K command me here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, huh. I wonder if they just like miss lethal there somehow, but no, that's not the case. Maybe they misclicked or something and allowed me to go to my main phase. That was a really good collector oof, I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed. I was impressed. It got me super good. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this hand. Turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Asusa, steer into something good. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess that whatever we do, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly, Graspian. That's what I assume too. So that's why I was very surprised. Like, wait a second, like, because they could have done. They play the land and I'm like, they play a light on fetch, and that's why I was wondering maybe like what the hell, because that was the land that they would discard to the Ren ultimate, right? To the retrace to the K command in order to grow the Goif. So if they were out of lands, we would have been able to stabilize there thanks to the Field of the Dead. So, oh, thank you, Dark Saga. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. 10th subscriber of the day. While we die to Neoform on turn 1. Wizards, can we please stop with this nonsense? If anybody for Wizards randomly watches this stream for whatever reason, can we stop with this nonsense, please? Please, let's stop it. Like, this sucks. There's nothing about this that is okay. This just sucks. So let's just stop with this nonsense. Let's ban Idolcytos Rider or Gracer Brand, and let's move on with our lives, please. I would like to, just concede. Just gain life EV and just concede. But my opponent can make a mistake here, or they can just whiff. So I can't. So I just have to sit here. Well, let's talk about let's talk about something else. What can we talk about? What are your people up to right now? What time is it for you, and what are you doing currently? Because I'm kind of over this game at this point. My opponent's still doing stuff over there. It's 5:38 for me. Oh, sweet. Case here is where are you from? Applying to accounting internships. Nice, Saikov. I actually, little known fact, I actually studied 2 years of accounting while I was still in Argentina. Very, very little known fact. Doing Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy 14. That's sick. Took about once upon a time. I did so much talking. Oh, okay, serious. Are you also from LA? Nice. Nice. I've been doing so much talking about Once Upon a Time that I mean, you can go check out the stream where I talk about it for like literally like I don't know how many, like was it 30 minutes or something. The card has been fine for me. I've been liking it. Just left to work happy hour. Now that's some value right there. That's some value right there. Happy hours are sick. 2:38 a.m. Wow. What's that a boy keeps me from doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I will make sure my opponent is really helping you over here by bringing the overall quality of my stream significantly, making it significantly worse than it would be otherwise. They are really helping your case here. So this would probably be like a good moment for you to basically call it in and just go to sleep. And it really sucks. Like I'm like all pumped up. We just played against Jabberwocky, which is one of like the moto end bosses, like one of the best players in the game. And now we're just getting cheesed out by Grisserbrand. It's just like ugh, the highest highs and the lowest lows. The Jan match was more entertaining. I agree with that. We're on the same page there for sure. Watching on my work internet at the office, nice. Hopefully, I'm adding value to your to your job. Searching for a job as my season of work ends in a few weeks. Oh, that's interesting. What do you do? Like what season of work do you do? Yeah, sí, Peba Acevedo. Nos están matando en el turno 1. Pero si mi oponente no me gana, pierde. Así que está eso también. Lo cual es bastante delirante, pero bueno. Por alguna razón se deja que este mazo exista en Modern y acá estamos. You need to get sad music for these matches. Well, what I was thinking of doing is something like this. Some good await music while I make that face. I ran outdoor recreation programs for. Oh, nice. Okay, so we finally lost. Sick. All right. Okay. So we side this out. We bring this in. That's literally it. Why are you in the US? Tell us about your guy, my wife. Oh, well, actually, my wife is Argentinian. We met while we were both in school. We went both of us went to Berkeley. I think I'm gonna keep this hand and I'm gonna die on turn 1 or 2. It's gonna be pretty irrelevant, but if I don't, then I might have a shot at doing something. So we both went to school in Berkeley. That's where we met. She was studying music business, and I studied drum set performance. She's also a drummer. Very interesting fact. Maru, yeah. Clown car music would have been better. That's funny. But yeah, I actually came to the US to study. Well, I actually came to the US because my dad got a job here, so the entire family moved here, and then I I went to school. All right, OP moves to 5. We might still die on turn 2 or 4 or 3. No, we went to the Berkeley that's spelled wrong. That's the one I went to. the music school, not the real school. Alright, my opponent finally kept 5. No Chancellor, so it's not as likely that we die on turn 1. Though we might still die on turn 2. Yeah, the one in Boston. Oh, nice, Vilemane. That's sweet. What does your brother play? I tried getting into the real school field Seals Batman. Yeah, that's not an easy one. So yeah, I lived in Boston for 4 years, and after 4 years, I wasn't very happy because um the snow and the cold got the best of me. Here I'm just gonna copy the gemstone one and I'm gonna steer rings here, but I think it's proper to amulet first. Wow, we also whiffed on a whiffing on bounce lands. Feels bad, man. One of my childhood friends studied at Berkeley. Oh, nice. It's a good school. It's a good school. It was great while I was there for sure. I enjoyed it a lot. But the cold weather just wasn't for me. I just couldn't do the cold weather, and eventually I'm like, I just need to get out of here. All right, sweet. Never didn't have it. So we're gonna bounce here, and then I'm gonna bounce this. So I can't haste, right? Because if I haste, I cannot transmute for Pact. Unless I pact for Azusa, but at that point I have 2 packs to pay for, and I'm not going to have enough. So I think that the correct play is to bounce Vesuva, play Titan, and to just transmute for a Pact of Negation. Is my opponent considering pacting here? They're not. Okay. Yes, I would consider attacking if I could basically make it so my opponent cannot draw with Brand, but since I cannot stop them from drawing at least 7, I think it's better for me to go for the Pact of Negation here. And I did bounce the Vesuva, so in upkeep I can flash it in and copy Semi-Growth Chamber in order to pay for my Blue Pact. Pact of Negation, F6. Now you go! My childhood friend studied at Berkeley. He's a multi-instrumentalist, degree in songwriting, I think. Both of my parents are... Oh, nice! That's awesome, Bill Main. I couldn't live in Boston. I'm from NC or North Carolina, yeah. Yeah, that's the cold just made me very unhappy, basically. Yeah, you counter the Neoform or the Eldritch Evolution. All right, so now we're good. Cause yeah, now we're really good. Now we actually have overkill. Unless OP has a 0 mana fog and a 0 mana counter, which should be good. wonder my opponent. I think my opponent's just making me go through it because I made them go through it. But like take a whiff, I can't. So it doesn't really make much sense for me to make me go through it, but it's fine. It's not that we take that long, really. Oops, I misclick there. Doesn't matter, but it was definitely a misclick. Oh. Right. What year did you? I graduated in 2012, but I went through like the walk ceremony in 2013 because Berkeley does only one ceremony a year. So even though I graduated in December of 2012, so I ended up doing the walk thing in May 2013. I didn't get it. Can he answer in attack? Because if not, you could just get you packed after that. So doesn't matter if I cannot. I cannot pay for the pact. Or I guess I could have because I had the blue source from the thing, but it was going to cost me my gemstone mine. Yeah, I guess it would have been a little bit riskier, but it could have been fine to attack there. The thing is that the attack doesn't really change anything, right? Like it doesn't change the clock. Either my opponent is dead and they kill me, or they are not, and I, you know. I feel like I have to keep this hand. This has the potential of a turn 2, thanks to double amulet. The problem is that turn 2. The thing is that I don't know what better I am hoping to draw than this. Case here, I could have used the Sakura Tribe Scout to flash it in, to flash the second blue source in. Yeah, I think that this is a keep. Like it's not a snap keep, but like this matchup is bad enough that I need for my opponent's hand to not be so great and not kill me on turn 1 or 2, and I need to get a little bit lucky and draw the bounce land that I need in order to get there. Or a negate. Like it's nice that we actually have a blue source for negate. How did I get the Once Upon a Times? I bought them from a bot. If you go to goat bots, this is where I buy my moto cards usually. Goat bots, and I just got lucky and they had 2 of them. If you keep refreshing, no, they're not there. That's actually kind of like the nuts over there. So gonna go with that. That was a very solid top deck. Very on theme of what I was talking about just right there. So if this finds a bounce land, we might be in a good spot. All right, there it is. Our name Scout here, and unless we die this turn, which is possible, it's certainly very possible for me to die here. But unless that happens, I should. No, I'm 1 mana short of winning actually. Wait, am I? No, I'm actually good, I think. So I play Amulet. I play Simic Growth, have 1 mana floating. I play second Amulet. I then. Oh, my opponent's fetching. Oh no. Okay, so F6 time. Oh, okay. Cool. So I play second Amulet. I then flash in Simic Growth, get 5 mana total. Oh, never mind. So I can do all of that with pack backup now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, play a land. I guess my opponent might have Oxidize. They sometimes play that card. So we are... Like, my opponent can still interact with me here. And the bad part is I need to I need to go for it. Like I can't really afford to play around anything basically because my opponent is like I'm just so afraid of my opponent's deck. So now I turn into the combo deck, into the all-in combo deck. Pact for us, Urza. Oh, my opponent can actually gain life too. All right, so we're going all in. We're going all in here. The good thing is I can do this transmuting for a blue pact. The opponent is on Neobrand, so that's why we're going with such a risky line. Because I suspect I just don't want to give my opponent time to draw into their combo because their combo is gonna kill me. And I can't really play around their combo either, so all of this really makes me think that my opponent has some kind of interaction. Alright, now I feel pretty safe. And here I'm just gonna 20 them and never look back, basically. I basically die to literally any single piece of interaction. At least I have one pact, so that's something, but I die to everything. I still think it's very correct to go for it. Once upon a time is a motto, yep. Yeah, I'm trying to play around Nourishing Shoal, but if my opponent has Nourishing Shoal plus any green card plus like a Dispel or the other card, they are gonna get me, and that's fine. Like again, I feel like I'm so far behind this matchup that I think that going for the risky play is correct. All right. I guess double Nourishing Shoal I would lose too. Again, that's fine. It would need to be like Nourishing Shoal, green card, green card. Also, I'm also okay losing to that. I really don't understand what my opponent is trying to do here. Like at this point, like I've gone for it. Like the slow roll doesn't achieve anything. Just either F6 and move on with your life, or just let me move on with mine. You know. And now we can F6. Gotta love having 3 green creatures in play and only lands to tap for red, white, or colorless. I hate myself for not citing Pact of Negation. I didn't follow. What made Titan stronger? Uh, it's always been great, opponent. It's always been great. Yep, so I guess they did have one piece of interaction, so it was good for my opponent not to have 6, obviously, but... Again, if my opponent has it, they have it, right? Like, I did what I could. We'll look it up. GG. Alright, got there. We beat Neobrand twice today. Hitting some real good variance in that matchup. And we turned to them twice too. Like, I just turned to my opponent right here, and we turned to my other Neobrand opponent in game 3 as well. No, opponent were not. They weren't raging. They were asking. They said that they didn't bring in the Snapkeep. They said that they didn't bring in Nature's. They didn't bring in a Pact of Negation. So they were telling me that. To be fair, they would have died to their Pact of Negation before I had to pay for my Pact of Negation. So Pact of Negation wouldn't have helped in there, but Veil of Summer would have. Now, do you bring in Veil of Summer against Amulet? It's kind of sketchy, right? Thinking about upgrading my forest from unstable ones. Any recommendations? Yes. This I believe to be the best forest ever. If you can get them in beta, even better, obviously. So we're gonna name human. And my opponent's gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. We're playing against humans, and then boom, surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, there we go. We got him. Alright, so we're playing against Urza. They can really pack an offense. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. So Pact wouldn't have helped them in that situation specifically. So we're going to play a Susa, Cavern on Giant, and Field of the Dead. Unless my opponent has turned 2 Damping Sphere, I like my spot. Any recommendation from the snow ones as well? Yes, get the OG snow-covered forests, because they actually work really well with these forests. So this is the OG snow-covered. This is the beta nice one that I like. Thopter Foundry, okay. So I can double Primetime here. Seems good. I can only haste one of them, but that's fine. Bounce this one, which doesn't matter. Bounce this one, which also doesn't matter. Play this land again. Play Primeval Titan. Yes. Slayer's Stronghold and Tolaria West. Again, not interested in double striking here. Double striking doesn't really achieve anything for me. On the other hand, Transmuted for Pact of Negation actually makes it so that my opponent can't win. So I like that. Certainly like that. I guess I could have done this slightly different to play around like I don't know. The problem is that if my opponent actually does go for Sword of the Meek, I don't do anything about it. I just let it go, and it just doesn't matter. What would matter if exactly Urza, and I can't like cast Urza and also cast Damping Sphere in the same turn, so I don't need to play around Damping Sphere. Hey, Lampgain. It has been excellent. It truly has been excellent. I have been liking it very much. Okay, so Submarine against Ursa. We can take out the Ballista. Now that we have Fry, Explosives, and Tracker to answer Ashiok, I don't feel like I need to have access to Ballista anymore, which is nice. We can take out this. We can take out this one too. Guess I'd rather take out this one. Shave one Pact. Shave a couple of Scouts. One Steerings. Force seems good. Take out the blue card. And I kind of like the amulets. What do you want to play more like? Yeah, I would like. I ideally would like to play 3 instead of this Trinket Mage. Like this Trinket Mage is like the placeholder of the 3rd copy of Once Upon a Time. Nah, I kind of want to have access to the Pact. Let's do something like that. Isn't you in Castlevania deck? No, I don't like that card. I don't think it's going to be very good in Amulet. Put him to 6. I think I'm going to keep this. It's definitely a weird hand. And we can get God very easily. I'll put him to 5. But I think it's potentially very powerful. I think I am going to be preemptively playing this Explosives on 2. I mean, now I'm definitely going to be playing that Explosives on 2 preemptively. 100%. Castle feels much better in that Unspeakable Titan deck than in this one. Yeah, I think that that Castle thing is going to be pretty good in Valakut decks, maybe. Maybe. I'm not even that sold on that. There we go. So I couldn't play my lands out quickly enough. It's kind of brutal. I'm trying to think whether I should Explosions here, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm not going to show it. If I had to discard, I would, but I don't, so. I feel like I would like to at least get, you know, like the worth the Karn Struck token. Mystic Forge. Combo. Why not cast Tracker there? Yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah, I would totally blanked on that. I just it was just a brain fart. Case yours. I just brain farted. I have no other explanation. It's another prime time. Cycle here. All right. Steering's into... Wow. How insane is that? There's literally 0 bounce lands. In the top 41, in the top 19 cards of my deck, there's exactly 1 non-bounce land colored land. That's so funny. We're for 3. Okay. Not particularly worried about that. It would worry if an Urza were to show up. That's the only thing that would worry me right now. And that's an Urza mana. Don't Urza. Ugh. Gross. I mean... Do they also have the sword? Oh, yeah, I guess they do. Alright, so now they go infinite. Yeah, I guess we can't beat infinite. I mean, we can deck him. Yeah, I think I just concede here. I mean, we can deck him, but it's just like, it's whatever. Like, it's... I don't want to, like, making my opponent go through all of that. Doesn't really make sense. Just made the same. Concede for the sake of the content, yeah. I can make my opponent like use their clock for a really long time, but I'm not interested in doing that. Sound is nice. I wonder what this art has to do with Once Upon a Time. I kind of don't get the art for this card. No bounce lands in the top 5 cards. Hopefully in the top 10 we found some. Guess I'd rather had access to a blue source. Or the untap source is better. I certainly don't want the Azusa. Maybe Bog. Bog is some sort of interaction for the combo. Steerings. Brutal. We can actually hard cast the force if we want to, which is kind of neat. Some was surprise Bog always. Yeah. I mean, it's not so much. It's not a big surprise when my opponent like literally knows about it, right? But still, you know, the Bog is the Bog. Galvanic Blast my Scout. You got it. Name Giant here. Get a nice clean 2-for-1 there. Land? Nice. Logia. Do I play this for 0 right now? I don't care about... Yeah, I think I just hold it. Next turn I can even play it for 4 and just kill an Urza, which is kind of value. As a creature and land in it, yeah, that makes more sense, you know? Ugh, I'm not gonna get to bog whatever they get with this engineer. Brutal. Ecor Wellspring. Okay, so my opponent's going for the value plan, which I'm okay with, because you know who's the king of value? You know who's the king of value? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know who the king of value is. Of course you know who the king of value is. There's still Vesuva in the deck? No, the Vesuva is in play. We only have one Vesuva. Alright, so they suck Bubble and they get Wellspring. They have a nice little draw engine going on there, but if they don't answer this, nothing that they do really matters at all. Moxopol is not even on. Opal not even online. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So no pact in the deck. So we can't go for that. How can we ever lose this game? How do we ever lose this game? Opponent plays Urza, combo, and everything else in the same turn. That's how we lose. Okay. So we're going to play around that. The way to play around that is to play another Primeval Titan. We're going to play... We're going to get another Tolari West and... I guess a Boros Garrison now. We can't haste this turn because we don't have both colors. But what we can do is we can Explosives for 0. Just destroying the Moxopol. But then we can Bojuki Bog and we can stop my opponent's value engine, which is also my opponent's mana as soon as Urza comes into play. And at this point, I am so absurdly far ahead that the only possible way that I can lose this game is if I get cheesed out by the combo. So I'm trying to basically cut my opponent off all the avenues that would stop me from killing them before they combo me out. So Gruul Turf and Gemstone Mine. Bounce the West. Next turn we can transmute for Explosives on 4 to kill a potential Urza. I don't think that with 3 cards total in hand my opponent can play Urza, and do enough things to kill me. So their X equals 3. They're going to go get Ensnare and Bridge. And then I can either transmute for or I can just like naturally draw the explosives. That also sounds good. No, because if he combos off, they gain infinite life, and that's the part of the combo that I'm not beating. Like even the previous game, like I conceded because my opponent gains infinite life, right? Like so that means that I need to deck them, and in order to stay ahead, I need to be like that means that I cannot really resolve my primetime triggers. It's kind of like a struggle, and I just didn't think it was worth going through. I'm not losing to the tokens. Like the tokens don't really matter. Turn 4 Titan on the draw. Oh, thank you. My opponent says they love the content, so that's sweet. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mold this. Apparently my opponent streams as well. What's your handle? Yeah, I think we're gonna mold it. I kind of really want to keep this hand. Spiffy MTG. Yep. So for everybody who wants to follow my opponents, you can go check them out at Twitch TV/SpiffyMTG. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep. This is a greedy hand, 100%. Yeah, Once Upon a Time is legal. Uh-oh. Regretting my decision already. About the infinite life, I always. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I guess that my opponent's playing the Nassif deck. Watcher for tomorrow. Nice. That's pretty hot. Once Upon a Time has been very good. Been digging it a lot, to be honest. So this is the Soulherder deck. The only thing that kind of messes me up about this deck is the fact that they play like a million. They play a million Forces of Negation. Ewit. Jeez. Opponent's over there hanging out in Value Town. Sousa. Play my Gemstone. Play my Gruul Turf. I'm going to bounce the basic Forest. Yep. Why play against Rev when you can play Calling Oracle? Yeah, exactly. To be fair, I think this deck is super sweet and it's insanely fun. Whenever I safe place it, it's just it's just so much fun to watch. Log your 2/2. I expect that they're gonna go for Ewit, get back my Floodstren. Oh, okay, so they actually have a land drop. Never mind. There's the Watcher. Dope. So we're gonna name Giant, obviously. I want to play Primeval Titan. I don't think that I want to play my Explosives on 2 yet. There's just... I'm not really getting anything from it. Just gonna get the Zombos. The Zombo train leaving the station over here. Choo choo. Reset gemstone, replay gemstone, play garrison. My opponent concedes. So there's value, and then there's value. So we're gonna do this. We do want Wajuki Bog. We do want Explosive. We do want Tracker. Rex Sage seems good, and Hornet Queen is fine as well. That deck is so cold to like half a modern. I mean, it is fun, and it's meant for a specific metagame. It was actually one of my losses in GP Vegas, for what's worth. Was one of my losses in GP Vegas where we just went to time and I just conceded to my opponent because they had like a never-ending stream of value coming my way, and I just couldn't get there. I definitely want Cavern. Definitely want all of these lands. Definitely want all my basics. Just shaving some cantrips. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We can shave some cantrips. I would like to shave one more land because these games go super, super long. So I'm gonna shave a Colony Garden. What does Rex Sage hit from them? Potentially Dumping Sphere. So I am preemptively kind of like leaving myself an out to answer Dumping Sphere somehow. I could also see Excavator in case my opponent is running like Field of Ruin or something. I'm playing a pile, if you couldn't tell, just waiting for doing stuff on Arena. Fair enough. The Nassif special. This hand looks pretty bad for me. This hand looks so much better. So I'm going to sheep the Explosives here. My opponent says I have the Rhino too. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely shipping the Explosives. I think that targeted removal is going to be better than non-targeted removal. Okay. Oof. I think I'm gonna get the Gemstone Mine. I'm exposing my amulet to a Night of Autumn. But if my opponent does have it, I want to make sure that I can still like make my land drops, and I have red mana to use a braid if I need to. No attacks. Huh. I'm jamming into Queller for sure. These decks don't often play Spell Queller, so I'm jamming into it for sure. And if they do have it, then I can just abrade it on the following turn, so it's not that big of a deal. Rhinomania! Yeah, that's all I could get. That's literally all I could get. If I could play 3, I would play 3. Alright. Rhinomania! Oh, I made a mistake! Oh, I made such a bad mistake. I should have packed it on my opponent's end step. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, no, not punish. Okay, sweet. Never punished. But that was a really bad mistake. That could have been so bad for me if my opponent had the Force of Negation. That was a super bad punt. Yeah, now my opponent's dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. But but right then and there, it could have been a problem. Stronghold Tuleria. Garrison. I'm more concerned about the accruing value than I am about killing my opponent here. So I'm gonna get Gemstone Mine, bounce Gemstone Mine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna swing with Titan, and I'm gonna get Field and Simic. No, Field and another Tolari West. Yeah, this is the best. So Field and another Tolari West. This doesn't get me zombies, that's fine. But now I can turf and I can abrade the Noble Hierarch while also have transmute mana for another Titan. Oh, I guess I'll leave myself dead to Damp Sphere. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm just gonna replay the Gemstone Mine and move on with my life. My opponent says, as always, Amulet is amazing. Thanks so much. Good luck to you as well. My opponent says, as always, Amulet is amazing. Looking forward to more content. Your speed of play is crazy. Good luck on the rest of your night. Thank you so much, OP. Alright. Third 3-2. Can we get there? Can we get there? Yeah, I could still upgrade the Noble, but I couldn't have transmuted. But that's fine. I could have upgraded the Noble anyway. And then transmute on the following turn. There's also no need for me to transmute immediately, so that's also fine. Well, so far we 3-2'd twice, Andrea, so you were one of our losses. You destroyed our 4-1. We were so excited about that 4-1, and then you denied us. We were denied. All right, let's go. Willie Blake. Our last victim of the day. Or maybe we are Willie's. Maybe we are Willie's victim with this hand. Oof, brutal. Okay. Keep, bottom this, cross fingers. Played against so many Misty Rainforests today. In fact, I think we played against mostly Misty Rainforests. Not a good draw. I'd rather just hedge a little bit. Like, we're missing lands anyway. So I'd rather hedge a little bit and like hope to get lucky by drawing, picking the amulet here. And if we draw a bounce land, maybe we can speed up a turn 4. Three of them Pawns and Infect. Yeah, sounds about right. We beat Neobrand twice today. I have no idea how we managed to do that. There's the Goblin. Damp Sphere. Alright. No bounce lands ever, basically, huh? Can never find a bounce land. Brutal. looked at the top, that is for 19 cards of the deck, and we saw 0 bounce lands. It's pretty insane. No, I turned 2 Neobrand twice, and the other time that I won, my opponent molted into Oblivion, and then the other time I just played a negate, and that was enough. Play a Sousa. Play a land. Play a land. With my opponent having a Spellbomb in play, I'm okay doing this. We might get punished if my opponent just doesn't crack the Spellbomb. That's fine. Like, there's no way my opponent does not crack the Spellbomb. Wow, they just don't, huh? They're gonna crack it on upkeep. There you go. Oh, sure. Gain 2 life. Pass the turn. The good thing is my opponent is literally it's 2 pieces away from the combo, so that's good. Make it 1 piece away from the combo. Okay. They're gonna spin the Urza. Probably. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, they just had it. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so I guess they did have it. Alright. Urza again. Force Tracker Sage. Pact. Ghost Squatter. Trinket Mage. Scouts. 1 Pact. 1 Amulet. And what was the last cut that I've been doing? County Garden, right? Yeah. I wish there was some way we could keep Karn and Once Upon a Time in this meta. I might try to make that work. I don't think it's going to. Like, the numbers are just not there. That they just don't work out. You know, it's Karn is represents too many slots. Once Upon a Time represents also a little bit too many slots. I don't think there's any way that we can get both of them going on at the same time. I do feel kind of bad when I get paired against Ursa and I'm not playing Karns. I do feel a little bit bad. Really wish. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that I'm still X and O against Ursa with the Karn version. I would need to go over. I would need to kind of go over my like stuff, but I think that I'm actually X and O. Definitely not 100% sure though. This hand is excellent, by the way. Don't need to say that. Turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Asusa. We're gonna get full value from Asusa while also being able to steerings. And if my opponent doesn't have a damping sphere on turn 2 exactly, then we're gonna be able to lure us into a Titan. So no big change lane in the sideboard. I mean, I don't think that like the current metagame warrants the change lane anymore. There's a Thoughtseize. So there goes Asusa, I guess. Would be insane to just stay on Karna until Ursa gets banned, then start casting Once Upon a Time after that. I mean, I think that Once Upon a Time is like powerful enough that I might want to like continue testing it to see what comes out of it. Good job, opponents. My opponent chose the correct card. Good job. I think I'm gonna actually transmute here for Summoner's Pact. Since I'm planning on resetting the Gemstone Mine anyway, might as well use my mana more efficiently, and then next turn I might want to, do something else with my mana, and Steerings allows me to, it just gives me more flexibility. Seems not in Amulet Druid? I don't think so. I mean, just Amulet Druid is just bad. Amulet Druid is just really bad. I think it could be good in the Reclaimer version that I was playing yesterday. I think I'm gonna Steering Celebrate the Mox Opal. Ugh, these are so bad. This Mox Opal represents an Urza next turn, so I really want to get rid of it. Ugh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I guess I didn't have another land. Damn Sphere, sure. Yeah, this is kind of insane, honestly. How we, like, this is the second time, too, that we just draw literally all bounce lands non-stop when my opponent has Damping Sphere. Unless they have Urza here, which they do. God damn it. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating. It's just my opponents have had insane draws. So Bog doesn't do anything, so we're just gonna do this. Oh, never mind. I'm just dead, right? Yeah, because they just Inventor's Fair for the other part of the combo, and they just hit me with an infinitely large construct. I mean, I guess, well, let's see if they see it. Okay, so they see it. All right, GG's. Yeah. Another 3-2. Alright, so for now, I have been having significantly better results with Karn Amulet instead of with Once Upon a Time. I just want to say that. I just want to say that. I don't want to. I don't want to, just like I'm just warning. I don't want to like sell the card short or anything, but my results with Karn Amulet have been significantly better than with this card. This card looked insane the couple of times it showed up. Maybe it's a matter of like I just don't have enough copies and I should be playing more of this. It's possible, but a Trinket Mage actually just hasn't. Like I haven't drawn the Trinket Mage enough for it to be relevant anyway. So we can cut a Ballista. We can cut an Explosives. I think I'm gonna cut the Trinket Mage honestly. Yeah. I definitely I feel like I got very unlucky in multiple situations. But that's not to say that like if I had like there were situations where I maybe drew like I don't know like a card that wouldn't have been there if I would have drawn a card or something and I would have been in a much better spot. Definitely my draws were more awkward than usual, which I would expect this card to make so the opposite is true, which makes me a little bit skeptical. But still, I will continue testing this for sure. I will try to, hopefully get access to at least 3 copies of the card for tomorrow's stream. I don't think I want to go up to 4. I guess we'll see, but I might need to do it for science. But so far, I have not made my money back. Let's put it that way. So far, I have not made my money back that I spent on these 2 copies of these cards. So yeah, just throwing that out there. I played against Urza a lot, but I beat it mostly. Like it was just weird right there. I can tell you what the price of the card is. I spent 9 tickets on each, and currently there's no copies, so I think it should still be like $9 or something. I pay 9 tickets, but still it's just like there's not enough copies in the market, so that's why I can't really buy more. But yep, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out here. We had over 100 viewers for most of the stream, which is pretty awesome. Thanks earlier for the support. If you have not hit that follow button, make sure you do that. If you would like to support the stream, you can subscribe. And this month is September, so subscriptions are actually 50% off, which means you only need to pay $250 for a subscription. You will get access to the sweet emotes as well as the Amulet Cyber Guide that I write and update regularly. Same thing. The way to access Cyber Guide is to join my Discord, which the link will show up in a second, and then you link your Twitch to your Discord account, and voila, that's it. If you would like to follow me on YouTube, that's where you can go there. You can subscribe and you can check out. I upload all my streams as soon as they're over, so you can check them out there. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at fpublishmtg. Also, I am now a TCG Player affiliate, so you can use my link, which you can actually find in the bottom of the stream if you're watching on your computer, or you can use that link that I'm showing, that it's going to hopefully show up soon thanks to MTGBot. But you can use that link to buy anything on TCG Player. Maybe you want to buy some cards, maybe you want to buy some sealed product or some like sleeves or whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is that you buy. You are still going to be supporting the stream because I'm going to be getting a small percentage of whatever it is that you spend. So that's pretty sweet. And finally, donations. If you would like to donate to the stream, you can do so with that link over there, and you can support this stream while doing so. And with any donation of $50 or more, I will play any list of your choosing live on stream. And we're gonna raid the Modern Streamer League. I'm actually a member of this league. It's a charity league with some amazing, amazing modo grinders and other streamers. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I recommend you check it out. And we can actually do so right now. So let's go. Have an amazing rest of the day, and see ya.